Well, good morning everyone. I'm down on my 10RB this morning to do a bit of a lube check and grease in, maybe run it up later on. The secret of keeping these machines well maintained is plenty of grease and oil. I've just checked the engine over, it's fine. Just been greasing up the wire rope. A lot of people have said to me, how come you're so got an interest in this large plant? Well, it goes back to my childhood days. I must have been about 6 or 7. I was out with my grandfather for the walk up Lanwano, and I came across one of these 10RBs fitted out as a drag line, and I remember stepping onto the track and looking up into the window and saying to my grandfather that huge amount of levers in there, do they know which ones to pull? So that sort of kicked my interest off in the RB range, apart from Short Brothers 22 RBs, which were prevalent in the coal mining valleys in the 60s, 70s. Saying to my grandfather, oh, I'd love one of these one day. And me, over 50 years later, I've got this one. It's fitted out as a drag shovel. Machine built in 1955. I've got quite a collection of machines now, but clutch cable machines have always been a favourite of mine. In particular, I like visiting up to Threlkeld, but I had a knee injury, so it's a 5-hour drive just to get up there, so that's scuppered that. But I got this one much closer to home. I've only lived 20 minutes from this one, so it's easier to tinker around with. So yeah, I'm down in a nice sunny morning just to do a bit of oiling up. I got the top cables to do, top ropes. Done a bit of greasing underneath the chain. As you can see, there's lots and lots of levers in these, but it can be daunting when you first get on one, but when you remember you're then using 3 at a time really, and 2-foot brakes, so it's not as bad as it looks. I've just checked the engine over now, so it's a RHN 3-cylinder Ruston. I love the old Rustons. I worked in them on the railways, on the Ruston Paxman. On 56s, they were over 3,000 horsepower they were. And I've actually got a roller, which is another Ruston engine machine, a 2-cylinder. But this one's a 3-cylinder, so it's supposedly really good on fuel economy. And these were everywhere in the 50s, 60s, into the late 70s. There were 8,000 of these built in that time, and I think the last production was in 1969, 67 to 69, if I believe. So these days, this pre-hydraulic excavators, they're not so efficient and not so fast, but they could do a day's work. There's quite a big bucket on it. This one's used for trenching. So yeah, like the old RBs, you can't beat them, but the quality's there. But I shall start this machine up shortly after I finish greasing and lubing up the cables and the wire ropes up there, and give it a run, because I come down every maybe a month to 6 weeks to give it a warm up. Just check the engine through. Got my grease cartridges here. Got plenty of grease, plenty of oil. This is a lovely little engine. So I have a couple of hours down to get other things to do today. Got quite a busy day ahead of me, so this is just one of the tasks this morning. So at the moment the 951 project is waiting batteries, so I'm waiting for a reasonably priced set of batteries because they are pricey. They need two of them, they're nearly £400 each, the deal one. So while that's ongoing, I got the other machines to maintain. So till next time.